Alrighty. We've got another session of our Burning Veil storyline here, Scions of the Skyfire. But before we get too deep into recaps and whatnot, why don't we learn who's at the table?
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Avi. She's a half-elf bard sorcerer. She cares deeply for her friends. She is constantly singing or humming quietly, and she's just a little spooky.
Alright, heck yeah.
Hello, my name is Brent, and I play Cecil Darkholm. He's a Forest Gnome Cavalier Moon Cleric. He's kind of interested in checking in here soon with hopefully soon, with his squire that he took on begrudgingly. But he remains determined to help and protect his friends from the danger that they keep finding themselves surrounded by.
And I'm Thresh. I play Bracken. He's a Kender Fighter monk. Pretty good at punching and kicking. He's not very good at talking, but he tries his best.
Alright. Heck yeah. Well then, we can dive back into our session. We've got our heroes returning to the Wildewitch sanctuary after some stints around Vale de Mortalis and the darker areas of Vale de Ferra. A brief check-in after some concerning news. But you still, of course, also have some business in Volumianth waiting for you. But for now, you are in Vale de Voxa. I believe that I allowed you guys a short rest last time, or did we not get to that yet? Or not a short rest, a long rest, sorry.
I'm pretty sure we got a full rest.
Yeah,
Let me double check.
I want to say that I got you
Oh,
guys.
No.
Okay.
Wait, did I? Did I cast Ascending after our long rest? Or I don't remember, but it's fine.
We'll just go ahead and say if you haven't pressed long rest, press it now that you guys get your long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess.
And now,
Just...
I'll be cast ascending real quick.
So, we saw a little bit of Avi and Ron in the Sanctum last time, but why don't we see what might be going on with the others?
Cecil's looking for Kadrib.
It is not hard to find Kadrib, as he is making rounds about the main central gathering space of the Sanctum. He's got a well-polished breastplate, and you can see the mace at his side that he uses during his trainings.
Oi, Kadrib!
And he turns like, Cecil! He trots up.
Did you polish all that up yourself? He's pointing straight at his chest.
Yeah. The blacksmith downstairs. He let me utilize the polish that he uses.
Oh. I would like to inspect it to see how he did.
Roll for me. I'm just gonna say roll an intelligence check. And I should probably
6.
Thank God. With a 6, it looks polished.
Cecil's gonna lean in, see if he can see his reflection, and give it like a Not bad. It's good to look the part. Does it help you feel the part?
Maybe. it
Do you
feels
feel-
comfortable. Like there's, I used to wear stuff that was like given to me when I was in the gang, and it didn't fit right. Like it would dig into my armpits, but it does. This one doesn't do that.
Huh. All right. Does it feel right? Do you feel better inside wearing this on your outside?
Maybe it doesn't feel like wearing my fancy clothes, but
Well,
I.
these look quite fancy to me.
Well, I mean, it doesn't go to swishies.
Yeah, but it does this, and Cecil like knock on it with a knuckle.
Wow. Can you make other noises on it?
Probably. Cecil will tap on it with his warhammer.
Whoa.
Did you feel that?
No.
I'm gonna hit it a little bit harder.
And at this point, he kind of rocks on his feet a little bit before adjusting his stance.
Did you feel that?
A little bit.
Okay, now I wanna use the shove action, please.
Avi's gonna beat you up.
Oh my god.
No, we're practicing.
You're
Avi's
so
gonna
lucky
beat
that
you
I'm
up.
sitting all canoodling with Ron.
Alright. What is your DC on that?
I don't know.
We've been playing with the new rules.
I don't know,
For
you
how
figure
long?
it out.
And how many shove actions have we done?
It's gonna be
Like
8
7.
plus 5 plus 5. Okay, so it's 18. I want to do it at disadvantage because I'm not trying to bully him.
well, he has to
Oh,
roll.
he has to roll. Well, then I would like to
Yeah.
give him advantage. Can I also do the help action?
You know, in
I
that
don't-
case, make him have disadvantage. I threw some sand in his face.
I'm just gonna roll.
Wait, can I cast guidance on him first?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Cecil.
He gets an 18 on the dot.
That's perfect. Ah, did you feel that?
I mean, yeah, like, I felt the pressure if you push it, but it didn't hurt none.
Your balance is getting better too.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of practicing with some of the other, the people that stay here, and I think I've been getting really good.
I think you might be right. You want to go practice with me?
Yeah!
Okay, let's do it.
And he just starts running towards the stairs that lead to the underground training ring.
Cecil will walk after him.
Alright, and Bracken, are you following them, or are you gonna go do your own thing?
I'll watch this and see how it goes.
Okay.
I'm just along for the ride on this one.
Heck yeah. Avi looks up after canoodling with Rod and realizes that the boys are gone.
Where on earth did they go?
I know that Kadrib spends a lot of time in the training areas.
Oh, can we go? I have to see this. And I got him some new fancy clothes, and I gotta give it to him.
And hand in hand, Ron and Avi will join down below. Alright. So, in the training ring, Kadrib very excitedly will get one of the practice weapons into Cecil's hands, as he swaps out his own mace for one of the practice ones.
What does he give me?
Let us... He's not pulling anything specific, so let me roll a die here real quick. He's just very excited. You are given a Morning Star.
Okay.
It's got a big angry face on it and like extra large spikes.
There's like little quirks on the end of the spikes to denote it as the training weapon. But
It's called the Goblin Smasher 9000.
But yeah, so Kadrib takes a ready stance and
Alright, okay. So the way that we usually train is whoever gets knocked down first. Since you're the expert here, how do you want to do this?
First to 3 strikes.
First blood.
No, first to 3 bonks.
Okay.
all right, then why don't we do it like this? Why don't you roll me an initiative?
8.
Kadrib gets to go first. He gets the drop on you.
We shall see.
All right. So as Kadrib rushes in, his first attack against you is going to be a 23.
I would like to use my warding maneuver.
Okay, go for it.
I roll a d8 and add it to my AC. Wait, that's not. Yeah. Shit. That hits.
And Kadrib just doesn't you can see him smile a bit, you can hear a chuckle, but he doesn't give up into the full celebration as he goes in for his second attack. An 18 to hit.
Just misses.
All right, and then he's going to, for his bonus action, disengage and move back, bringing the shield up into a ready position. Bringing us to your turn, Cecil.
Okay, I'm gonna go bonk him.
All right, go for it.
9.
You did roll initiative instead of an attack.
Oh, you're right. 24.
24 will hit his AC.
He's dead. He's
No,
immediately...
1 bonk. I have another attack. 23.
That's another bonk.
He's got a concussion.
I will choose to not do my third attack,
Okay.
but I will use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. And
Before his turn, can I call out to him and give him a bardic?
for sure.
Of course
yeah.
you can. Thanks, Avi.
Kadrib gets a bardic.
Oh.
I knew who she was talking about. All right, so Kadrib is going to make another attack against Cecil. Bardic's not going to help that.
No.
But he's got his second attack
I have a bardic.
and gets a natural 20.
It's my boy.
So that's 2 bonks, and you know what? Can Cecil, you make for me either a strength or dexterity saving throw as part of this?
That's a natural 1.
Look at him go.
I would like to use my Indomitable feature, please.
Go for it.
A 23.
All right, so you're not knocked prone by this, but again, Kadrib is going to use his disengage bonus action and move past you back towards where you guys started this. As Cecil, it's going to be your turn. We are both 2 and 2 now.
How far away is he?
He's only 30 feet away.
I would like to run at him and go for a bonk.
Go for it.
29.
Yes, that's a bonk.
Ha! I'm not gonna attack anymore. That's 3.
Yeah, but I almost had you.
You did. You did really, really well.
And you can see that Kadrib, like, almost immediately, like, is expecting the making sure there's no, like, damage to the practice weapons before hanging them up.
That's good, Kedra. I want to make sure your equipment's in good condition. That way you can rely on it when you need it.
I just, I used to get in trouble sometimes when I first started down here, because I would just kind of leave them, and, I learned that that's not okay.
Yeah, you want to take care of it so it can take care of you.
And because other people won't trip on it.
And so other people won't trip on it. You're right. Good job. You're getting lots better.
And he beams at that. His smile becomes very wide. You can actually see some of the gold teeth. And then, as soon as this is done, he sees that you're down here, Avi, and, like, smile is turned onto you.
Miss Avi!
As he runs up.
Did you see me? Did you see?
I saw everything, honey. You did so good.
I almost had him.
Yeah, you did. That was a heavy hit that you got on him.
I feel like I did a lot, and maybe I'm good enough to go out into the city again, but this time not on my own.
Right. Never on your own.
Yeah.
Listen, you did so good, and I missed you so much while I was gone. I got you something.
Eyes sparkly.
Really?
Yeah. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll pull out of my bag the little new fancy clothes. I'll fold it up nice.
And, like, immediately you see Kadrib, like, fiddling with the buckles and straps on his breastplate.
All right, calm down.
No,
Take your time.
I want to go try them on.
Okay, but just don't hurt your new armor. It looks so nice.
Dornick helped me in like all the sizing, and then he showed me how to polish it.
And she's like lifting up his arms and checking that it fits right. It looks good on you, bud.
Yeah, and then sometimes Mr. Sailor's down here. I don't like. He's very important and scary sometimes. But he does a lot of magic stuff like you do.
Oh. Well, it sounds like you've really found a place here, bud.
Well, that's because I'm not out there with you.
Yeah, I guess that is why. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I've been getting a lot better, so that way when I go out with you, I can protect you.
Well, maybe soon.
And by this point, he's got the armor off, and like, with both arms around his chest, is holding the fancy clothes, and
I'm gonna go try these on.
and
Okay,
he, like,
honey.
leaves the armor where it's at as he runs
pick it up.
upstairs.
I'm gonna pick up his armor. That boy.
He is an excited one.
Hmm. Oh, I don't want to leave everyone again.
We're doing a lot of come in, talk for a minute, and leave, huh?
Yeah.
At least they're safe.
Yeah. You know who I miss?
Araminder?
Deathrock. Oh yes, Terraminder, and I'm gonna go see her, but also
Uh-huh.
Deathrock.
Yeah, Deathrock.
I wonder what he's up to.
Who knows? Wonder what Terraminder's up to.
I will go see her. I am intending to.
Uh
Jump
I don't
cut
like
to
that tone. Yeah.
huh.
jump cut to Death Rock and his rock
Yeah,
collection.
Yeah, jump cut to Death Rock. I want a 20-minute catch up on what he's up to lately.
It would just be 20 minutes of him and the rocks that Death Rock has found.
That'll work.
I'm not doing that.
With all the training and everything sorted, I will go and see if I can't find Terry around.
You'd be able to find Terraminder. She has commandeered one of the common rooms in the residential wing into a small workshop of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
There are papers all over the main table. She's got tools lying about, and there are other people that are also using this area now as a workshop in their own spaces. But as soon as she realizes that you're here, she smiles and Regan, and she moves. I've been doing some designs, and I don't know that they're ready yet, but I'm so glad that you're here.
How can I help?
Here, let me show this to you, and I want your honest thoughts on it. So I was kind of inspired by your the daggers that you conjure,
Sure.
and so I was building this, and she shows what looks to be a standard crossbow, though where the tension is, where the string is pulled back, you can see that there are more detailed bits, and she actually has another schematic that she pulls into this. And so what I've got here is that if I can get it working right, the crossbow will create its own bolt, its own ammunition. But the important thing that I think is going to be a breakthrough on this is, if you notice here, I've got drawings of a gear, and it's actually a selection tool. I'm hoping that I can, with the right work, get enchantments on this to select different types of arcane ammunition.
I understood like half of that, but it sounds really smart.
And she blushes a bit as she smiles, looking down. And
well, I mean, if I can get this to work, theoretically, I could apply the same or similar enchantments to other weapons, and I don't know, maybe I can make you something.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. That sounds really good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can help much. I'm not good with this magic stuff like you are, but it seems like you've got a good plan coming along. And he's twisting and turning the schematics to see if he can make heads or tails of it.
Well, if you're around when I'm in the building stage of this prototype, I always like having you in the workshop, and you can help in the little ways. I know that some of the more technical aspects of it aren't really your strong suit, but that's okay.
Yeah, of course I'll be happy to help if I'm around. I like spending time with you.
she smiles. And
But this has been the main project that I've been working on. I've been helping out. There's different things around here that people come to me when they know that I do things like this, and so I'm helping out with their projects too. But this one's mine.
Yeah, of course. It's looking good. It looks like it's looking like it's coming along well.
And what you guys have been doing, that's been going well.
As good as it can be. I got my uncle out of jail, so that's a good sign. Cecil's family matters are getting patched up. That's good. Um, Avi's got something going on, which is partly why we're back, and I think we're going to be heading right back out pretty soon. Which I hate to tell you, but
Well, I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, you got your uncle out, and you're here and alive. Like,
yeah,
I thought like you going back would be like great disasters.
it probably should have. I think I got away with more than I could because they were in a bad spot, so they wanted me to fix it, and somehow I guess I played both sides and came out on top. So
Well, I'm glad that it worked out for the best. Not just for you, for Cecil too, of course, but
yeah,
I'm really glad that it worked out.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of how it's got to go. Um, I think we got some time. Do you want to do something tonight? You want to go grab a bite somewhere?
I Sure, yeah,
Yeah, let's go somewhere nice, just the two of us. I think I'd like that.
like that too.
Back and we'll give a little smile and a gentle hug.
Yeah, Terraminder does much the same. A nice pink flush on her cheeks. Uh, but yeah. As you're able to spend some time here, meet with some of your friends and companions, are there any other interactions that you'd like to see?
Cecil can seek out Carissa.
Yeah. You are directed to her room. It seems that she's spending a lot of time there. And she's a little surprised, but not in a bad way, to see you.
Hey, you settling in okay here?
It's better than some other options.
Well, that's good. We just got back from my hometown, actually.
And you're here, head connected to body.
I am connected. One Cecil.
That is very good.
Yeah, uncovered some stuff, some plots to overthrow everything. Turns out I was mostly innocent the whole time. Banishment lifted. Things are settling. I can go back if I want to.
And do you want to?
Eventually, probably. I don't know if on a permanent basis. I've seemed to have been very lucky to get around and see other parts of the world and other worlds, so haven't decided yet. But I can certainly visit without risk of becoming two Cecils.
Very devastating fate, I would think.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be around much to evaluate how I like it. I just about killed my old best friend. Turns out he had framed me. He's been arrested. There was a big fight with some fairies. We got that all resolved. Whole lot going on.
Seems like we both don't have the best record with old friends.
Not particularly, but at least he didn't marry my sister.
An interesting development.
Right. My dad wasn't too happy to see me, but all my siblings were.
Parents.
always a tough show with them.
Yeah, expectations and such.
And she nods, eyes going a little distant.
Sorry, I know that's a tough subject.
It's what it is. It's always complicated when your parents are heavily involved in politics. Well, I assume you don't want to stay at the doorstep for conversation. Please, come in.
All right. Well, we're probably heading out again at some point. There's some stuff with Ron and who knows what else going on, but yeah, I can come in.
I'm assuming that, you've got a bit of time, at least for perhaps a game of cards.
Sure.
And she'll pull out a deck of playing cards, and there's a small table where the two of you can sit and play.
I sit and play cards.
For the hell of it, go ahead, roll for me just a straight d20.
2.
Well, Carissa beats you at cards, so she rolls a natural 20.
Wow, that was not competitive.
So, it's a pleasant time. Carissa doesn't gloat too much. Just light ribbing.
Well, after time and some more talk and hanging out, Cecil will head out and check in with everybody else and see what the next steps are.
The figure of Lefregon will remind you, of course, of the threads to follow Cariante's trail in Valdefera, specifically in Bloomianth. To follow up on some names, you had uncovered in the first bout of investigation within the city. But he will say that since some of you have plans for the evening, it is something that can be picked up in the morning.
I'm fine with that.
An item, no stress and danger sounds good.
Sounds very good.
I don't know about no stress, Ron says as she watches in the background. Hadrib just running around.
In its frilly shirt.
Fine. Look
I-
how happy he is.
I'm not saying that he is not, it's just that there are certain stresses when you have one as excitable as he.
It's fine.
I'm gonna help this a little bit. Hey, Kadrib, watch this. I would like to cast Fairy Fire on Kadrib.
Oh my goodness.
Just because innately he doesn't know what's going on, I am gonna have him make the save.
Oh, absolutely.
With a 23, I believe that's a success.
I cast it again.
A 13 this time.
Yeah, he fails. He's sparkly.
As he looks now in the sort of lit up area of your fairy fire on his fancy clothes, where it's now like shimmering and reflecting the lights, he starts twirling.
My goodness.
Doing a Technicolor overcoat.
I'm gonna go over and start twirling with him.
Heck yeah. He will twirl himself dizzy.
Great. I'll fall down with him.
Amazing. And
All right, Kadrib, come try and tackle me.
okay, and as he
You
like
don't have to do that, honey.
he like crawls up to like all four and like very disoriented tries to make his way over to you, Cecil.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna like squat down a little bit and like brace for it, and let me know when he's about 10 feet away.
Yeah, he's-
Tense up your shoulder.
Yeah, sure. He gets to about 10 feet.
I cast invisibility on myself and step to the side.
And at like
Hell yeah.
the point that you were standing, he like stumbles over his feet and oh no! I squished Cecil. I can't see him.
Cecil?
Is he still like going on about it and crying?
He's tearing up. He's not quite crying yet.
Is he making noise?
He's like sniffling and like the breath is starting to get a little more heaving.
I'm just gonna stay really still.
Only a stealth roll. You've got advantage for being invisible.
It's awesome.
That's a natural 20.
He starts crying because he can't find you.
I'll walk over.
Miss
and try and-
Abby, what if
I know, honey.
what if he got squished so bad and he won't come back? Can you do your
Well-
magic to bring him back?
Can I see him?
Do you have see invisibility?
Oh. No, I don't.
Do you have detect magic?
I sneak around to the
Uh.
other side of where Kadrib is, and I'll drop
I do.
ability.
Okay.
Well, at least you
Abby can
save
watch me
yourself
sneak around if you want.
a s-
Spell slot, yeah.
You save yourself a spell
I've,
slot.
I've like gathered him up and I'm holding him, trying to make him stop crying. And as soon as I see Cecil, there's just a mean glare on my face.
What?
What do you mean, what?
And
Well,
then
well,
Kadrib turns his face.
Cecil, you're back. I didn't squish you.
Look at this. Look at what you did.
he's, the next step of training is learning how to handle.
No, we're not
magic
training
uses.
right now.
We're
not
always
right-
training.
No, we're not. Right now,
We're trying to tackle me.
we have a night to just relax, and you want to train?
Doesn't that sound fun, Kadrib?
You want to make him? You've made him cry.
But that's okay. He
It's
won't cry
mean.
next time.
It's okay.
No, it wasn't a mean thing.
It's not okay.
He's good, right? Kadrib?
He's just crying. It's now like filled with
Ah.
relief, but he's still just crying.
You gotta be ready for magic tricks.
Okay, I'll try.
Maybe you could learn some magic tricks in a book. Do you know how to read? You know how. You're
We're
getting there,
working
right?
on it.
How?
I can do better now.
Yeah.
Not happy with you, Cecil.
The lessons never end.
I'm not happy with you, Cecil.
He's good.
Does that
never-ending
change?
soup
Does-
salad.
Has my face changed at all since we've been standing here and you've been trying to explain away?
I'd like to make an insight check.
I already know the answer, but go for it.
I rolled a 15.
Avi's face has not changed, but Avi, if you would like to explain what a 15 might get Cecil.
Avi is maybe not angry, but there is anger there as well as disappointment.
Okay, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull a trick on you. I should have let you know I was gonna do magic. Did you skin your knee?
Maybe.
I cast Cure Wounds on Gadrip.
At this point, like, he's, like, wiping his tears, and it's just more of, like, trying to get his breathing under control, but,
Gadrip heals for 7.
if he had a skinned knee before, he doesn't now.
There you go. All better.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for tricky magic.
Will you stop? I'm gonna sit him down.
You picked him up.
Yes, of course I picked him up. He was crying.
I'm gonna pat him on the head and walk away.
Hold on, I need to...
I wonder what they're up to back at the place as we're having a nice. At
Yeah.
the fanciest restaurant in town, we're having soup, salad, and breadsticks, and sharing a pasta. And we're enjoying it because they're unlimited,
Of course.
and because when we're here, we're family. But not in that way, because that'd be weird if it was. We were going on a date and we were family. That's kind of fucked up.
You guys have a lovely evening out. I'm not touching that.
I mainly wanted to get Avi in back to a good mood.
So, at this point, everyone can come back to the sanctum, to their rooms. Another long rest, so if anyone expended at any spells or whatnot, those
For
come
all of
back
their
to
spells.
Yeah. I'm not the one that's a low-level multi-class. Just saying.
And Indomitable.
Avi, go ahead and
and
cast Ascending.
So, morning comes, and with it, there is the expected return to Volumianth. Avi,
Mm-hmm.
when you wake up and are preparing for the day, Ron will take your hands into hers. I am still worried. What has already transpired? I want to know that you're safe out there. As safe as you can be, at least.
Well, I'll do my best. I've got Bracken and Cecil. They kept me mostly safe.
They are aware of what happened?
They know that he messaged you. I haven't talked to them about everything yet.
She nods, and it helps me to know that they are aware. But if for any reason it becomes too dangerous, please reach out to me. I will find you. And as she says this, she sort of caresses your cheek with the back of her knuckles.
Ooh.
Okay, but like only if it gets too dangerous.
She smiles, and when you need me, even if it is just for the night.
Alright.
And she'll lean in and give you a kiss, and it is lingering. But eventually, she lets you go.
I'll see you soon.
I will wait. I will always wait for you, Avi. Lefrega will be waiting for you all in the portal room, chatting with Zephyr.
Alright, are we ready to go?
Yep.
As ever.
Well, if we're all here. Alright, time to set off then. You go through your identification process for Zephyr, even if she has to remind some of you the process.
Not me.
I was very pointed looking at someone's icon.
Bracken's still half paying attention.
Exactly. So, but you return to the safe house in Volumianth, and you have, of course, God, I can't ever remember his name. Varn. Like, it's so easy. Varn's there.
Oh yeah, totally.
It really is when one of my favorite characters is literally a letter away.
I'll just
Alright,
flip through the
whatever.
Rolodex I got, yeah.
All right. Lefrega says, we've got two figures, two names, Kalarin and Isleen.
Oh, good. Thank you for saying them out loud because I definitely remembered them. I just wanted to make sure everyone else did.
Yes.
Yes, well,
I knew them as well. I just wanted to make sure Avi knew what they were, so.
these are the ritualists, more of the arcane thinkers than the figures you had originally investigated. Those were small peas, comparatively. So, we know for Iselin, that she keeps a facility of some sorts within Volumianth. Kalarin we've not been able to place. We think that his workspace is more hidden.
Have we checked in with the ritualist lady that we know to see if she knows anything?
Do.
I know her name too. I just,
Yeah, exactly.
want to make sure that you remember.
Fellerin?
Pop quiz,
Yeah, that's
asshole.
it.
I sent, while you were doing your own business elsewhere, I sent Nixa to investigate some of the figures that you'd seen, and Florin hasn't been much in the discussion without hefty payments
Hmm.
for this more advanced information. And, I figure we can try and skirt such a hefty toll with our own footwork.
Got it. Well, let's check on this East Lane person first, since we know where they might be.
That sounds good.
And hopefully, if we find one, there may be correspondence that can lead us to the other.
Right? More stakeout? Reckon you're so good at them.
Yeah. I love sitting and waiting for things to happen.
Counting windows, finding chimney.
Yep.
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 Well, from what we can discern, East Lane's facility is within the mercantile district of the city. Specifics still elude us, but we have a place to begin.
Right, let's head there then.
Alright. And the group is able to set out. And we'll have Lefriga join you, why not? Once more, you are walking under the streets of Volumiant here in Vale de Ferra's Domain of Day. The ever-present sunshine and these colorful crystalline buildings. There are, of course, the plants that grow throughout the city, some strange and mystical, while others are a little bit more familiar. Plenty of people walk around you. Very colorful, just like the city itself. Especially so in the mercantile district, where you have all sorts of businesses, some more welcome to your pedestrian customers, others more wholesale, dealing with businesses. But this is only the beginning of your investigation for Isoline's facility. What would you like to do?
Solve the thing? Is that something?
Let's start asking around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll find somebody. Hey, you know of anyone around here doing rituals?
What kind of rituals you looking for?
Oh, all kinds. Haven't really pinned down specifically what I need. I'm hoping that I can talk to a professional and really zero in on it. You know what I mean?
She's really kind of a ritual connoisseur. She's just trying to see what's happening lately.
That is not what I said. I have something specific going on, and I need a professional's help. And I don't want to go too far for it.
Well,
tell you what, if you're looking for a professional in the ritual business, you might want to make your way to the early scepter.
Hey, who's there?
Well, it's run by a couple of older ladies there, but one of them's real good at rituals.
You know a name?
Yes, if you give DM just a moment.
Incredible.
Yeah, sure.
You know it's coming every time. I don't know why you don't just
I
cut
had
this
it.
out.
I had it pulled up for the magic shop name. I didn't have the other name yet.
Yeah, you're looking for Miss Yanerda.
Yanerda.
Yeah.
And,
As in, you nerd a better name.
and what's the name of the shop? Come on, you just had it pulled up.
I have to go to the other tab. It's the early scepter.
Now, and also, is she sexy, and is the shop sexy? So, just to make sure we get all our questions done at once.
Apparently, all of my NPCs are sexy, so why not have the shop speed too?
There we go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it's got
The
a
early
big lingerie
scepter.
bra on it.
And that's around here.
That's a little bit of a walk.
But he'll give you directions.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
And, you head there right away?
Yeah.
Cool. Avi and Cecil, as you walk, you get close to the end of this, the directions given to you, and you see a familiar figure, not far from what should be the end of your destination. You see Ulcus, with his hood of his cloak drawn.
Hey.
And where'd you go?
I was following the lady we hitched a ride from.
Right. How's Catman?
Oh,
You don't know. It's fine.
I don't know.
I didn't expect you to follow up on that.
Well, I mean, I kind of did.
Well, it's not like we were,
Look.
responsible for him for a little bit. And
All I know is that he went into this shop with the lady, and I haven't seen him come out.
okay, that's fine. Thank you.
And he, you can see his attention goes back to where he was looking at when you had first spotted him, and you would notice that he's paying attention to a particular building.
What you looking at?
The shop that the woman went in.
Is it by any chance the early scepter?
You can see a sign hanging from the building that does, in fact, advertise this as the early scepter.
Oh, what do you know? We're going in there.
You're going in there.
Yeah.
Why do you say that like that?
Because I'm fairly certain that that place is run by hags.
Do you want to come?
Only if I can't be held liable for any damages I might do.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm not beholden to the laws here, Lefrica will say. Alright, okay.
Okay. It's just like old times.
Getting the crew back together.
Hanging out with Ulcus. This is the best.
We were literally just on the road
I know.
a few days ago.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Alright, so, Olcus has joined the party. You get a little heads
Great.
up notification, a little pip there.
Ba-ding.
Olcus will remember that.
Oh man. But yeah,
Disapproves.
how would you like to approach the early sector?
I'm gonna walk up to the door and walk in.
All right. Walking in, it is a heavy scent of herbs and a medicinal tang. You can see ambient lights all throughout, creating this sort of dim lit shopping space. It's not brightly lit, but you can see clearly enough the different shelves, poultices, the items that are on display, and you can hear from one of the further rooms the sounds of movement, squawks, and chitters.
Is there like a bell on the counter?
As you're looking for a bell on the counter, a old woman enters in from one of the back rooms. This is not Edie, but you can see that this crone has a sort of a blue-gray to the tone of her skin, and her hair is jet black. And
Oh, well. You're a fresh face. I don't think I've seen you in my shop before.
Well, you're a fresh face too.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for someone called Yenerda.
Yenerta, yes. A ritual, then.
Well, not quite. My reasons for coming here are twofold. First of all, I'm looking for someone who is also a ritualist. And second, a man came in claiming to be a cat, and I need to know what happened to him.
I've not heard of catmen in such a formation. I've definitely heard of other sorts of catmen, but that's neither here nor there. But Yanata, I can go and call for,
Please, if it's not too much trouble.
of course.
I'm gonna find out about this fucking cat man.
Yeah.
I need to make sure he's okay.
Gotta get the fucking bottom of this.
Everything else is on hold. I need to find out about the damn cat man.
you make one random encounter.
I'm shocked you're surprised.
Hey, listen, all you had to say was, oh yes, we helped him. He is a cat again. And Ami would have been like,
Everything
oh,
worked
that's
out
great.
perfectly.
Unfortunately, that's not how this group of women work.
Come on, Faye.
The figure of Yonerda comes in, and different than Edie and this other woman, she looks fairly young. She is spring green, and her hair falls like ivy. Her eyes are this bright golden color as she steps to the counter. You were asking for me?
I was. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Avi.
Yonerta.
Great. Just who I'm looking for. Hoping you can help us, since, I mean, you do rituals and all that. We were pointed in your direction, and we're trying to zero in on a location of someone who also does rituals.
Her eyes narrow at this. I won't promise my help, depending on who it is you are looking for.
I don't expect it, but have you heard the name Eastland?
Roll initiative.
And she takes a moment. And I am not unfamiliar with the name.
Okay. Do you perhaps know where her facilities are located? And I need you to know if it makes any difference. We are not seeking out her services over yours. This is purely, we're looking for someone.
Roll me a persuasion check.
How do you feel about a 30?
Woof.
She takes a moment to think. I could perhaps point you in the right direction. If you would be so kind to do me a service in return.
I saw that coming.
How is it always this?
What do you need?
I'd like you to make a delivery to Miss Lisu.
Just a delivery?
It might require a bit of setup. But yes, just
Okay.
a delivery.
I'll do a delivery, sure. You tell me what happened to the man who came in here claiming to be a cat.
You get another out. There's the off ramp.
Her face becomes a little confused, and I don't know of any figure that matches that description.
All right,
God
no.
damn you! God damn you!
No, listen here. Lady named Edie came in. She had a man with her. I'm gonna do the delivery whether or not.
The man looked like he was out of an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical.
I
It
just
should be
need.
very easy.
I just need to know what happened to him. That's
There's not
all.
many of those walking through here. I know
I
that.
have 2 reasons for being here.
I could go perhaps ask Edie. I just
Yes, please. Edie's here.
She does run this business. Yes.
Great,
God.
wonderful.
Would you like me to bring her out front?
Yes, but you come back and we'll talk about the delivery too.
And so Yanerda will head into the back section, and moments later returns herself, and then you see Edie next to her, and there's a
Hey,
spark of recognition.
What?
How you
While they're
doing?
in the back, what is it with these people? Why can't we get a straight answer ever?
Oh, the Joker in me wants to say it's because I'm not straight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Knowing you, that Joker's fucking.
That a tragic
What's his
tattoo
name?
on your forehead?
Yeah, what's his name? What's his fucking name?
Oh.
Jared Leto. Yeah, your Joker's Jared Leto.
Oh, that's not where I thought that was going, but I'll take it over where my
Stop it.
oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
What a
We like to
turn
have
this
fun
has
here.
taken. All right.
Hi, Edie.
So Edie's here. Well, I don't think I was expecting you all so soon.
Oh, well, I don't want to bother you too much. We got a delivery to make. I just wanted to check in on our friend.
Your friend,
Yeah.
he's been doing well.
And is he back to what he should be?
I don't like this pause.
Oh no.
I have to think of how to phrase
Am
this.
I gonna have to kill Edie?
You don't have to kill anyone. That's a choice you make.
I beg to differ. It's a choice you make.
Listen, Edie, I just need you to be straightforward with me. I just need to know what happened to him. Ain't no skin off my back, ain't no skin off yours.
Unless you give me the wrong answer.
He was taken inside and
Yep.
taken care of.
That is a non-answer, Edie, and I think you know that.
He has been well cared for.
Also a non-answer, Edie, and I think you know that.
Is there a specific
What is
answer?
his state as
Alive.
we speak? Oh, thank you. All right. That's all I needed to know. See, was
he-
that hard?
Is he a cat or a man?
What a interesting question. As
I don't.
if I
Well, hold on, no,
recall-
because he claimed to be a cat.
If I recall the predicament as explained to me, the answer to that question was yes, as he looked a man, but had the mind of a cat.
Right. Okay, fine. If he's alive and he's safe, is he safe?
He is.
Yes or no, Edie? That's all I'm asking for. Is he safe?
Yes.
Can I insight?
Roll an insight check.
I'd love to.
Sucks. This sucks.
It really does. It's 22.
I mean, she's not lying entirely.
Mm-hmm.
There is an edge in her eyes that he may not be the safest, but he is perhaps an above average amount of safe currently.
Okay.
What does that
That's all-
even mean?
I don't want to take too much more time up on this.
I,
We know he's alive, and he is more safe than not. Okay.
Was there anything else you needed of me?
No, not of you, honey. You're fine.
Then I will go back to my ways.
She hobbles out, leaving just Yonerda.
And now back to delivery.
Yes, the delivery.
Mhm.
You will
take this on your journey, and when you arrive at the facilities of Miss Lizu, you will set this up, and you can go along with your own business with her. But this will just be the payment price I ask for.
Wonderful. Where is her shop?
I will procure those details for you after I set up this package to be delivered.
Fine.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for yours. I mean, I know that I might have been. I was a little pushy, and I appreciate you humoring me.
You are not the worst customer I've handled by far, so
Well, thank you. I do my best. I know this job ain't easy.
it is interesting more often than not.
Mm.
I will put together this delivery, and upon it, present you directions to your destination. Feel free to look about the store while I put this together.
I cast detect magic on myself.
On yourself.
Everything is magic here.
Everything?
Most everything, yes. Not fully everything. Like, the building isn't made of magic or anything like that. And a lot of the ritual components aren't full magic. There are some that do have magic capabilities, but like the poultices, magic. The potions, magic. A few other items, magic.
Are there any like rings or necklaces or amulets that look like they might be for sale that
Yes.
are also magical?
Yes, there are a few rings, mostly necklaces and amulets, that are magical and for sale.
Yeah, they got a bunch of magic jewelry. Think that's anything we could use?
Yeah, probably. The question ain't if we could use it. The question is whether we can afford it.
You know. Bracken, you got sticky fingers, right? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What
No.
if I made him
I
invisible?
wouldn't say that too long. I wouldn't say it too loud.
I mean,
I'm very discreet, Abby.
Mhm.
I bit my tongue on a very off-color joke.
my goodness. I mean, it seems that these people might be around for bargaining, so, you know,
Mm.
just an option.
I mean, we wanna. If we wanna trade something, I still have that pot in my bag.
I don't have a lot. I mostly have a bunch of odds and ends that I've just collected over time.
Alright, well, I mean, that. This pack is made from Dracolich bones. I think it's something that they might like.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
just been carrying it around. None of us are going to use it.
That's where that thing went?
Right in the
I've
bag.
had it the whole time.
The whole time.
Yes, the whole time.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care.
Dander didn't want it. Oberon probably couldn't even have lifted it.
And Ozzy sure didn't want it.
Mm. I
We
don't
can
speak
ask
his
him.
name.
My bad.
That's fine. It's just bad blood. If you find stop. If you find some that you want, I'm fine with trading it.
Did we say there was a bell here?
No, but the proprietor seemed to know when you had stepped up to the counter.
I step up to the counter. Is it taller than me?
A little bit, yeah. But as you notice that, there's a creak, and you would see a sort of stepping stool with a hinge that you could pull down.
I'll blow it down.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you stand up, the blue-skinned crone with the black hair, steps forward again. Yes.
We might be interested in trading a magic item that we have. What do all these necklaces and magic rings do?
Well, is there something that you are interested in? You prefer more security or alertness? Or is there something else that is itching at your desires?
Well, I already have a necklace.
Do you have anything that makes people give straight answers when they get asked questions?
Goodness.
I believe you are very much in the wrong plane for such.
Yeah, what that guy said. All right, I just figured I'd check.
So you would
Bobby,
be
do you have a necklace?
I do.
Bracken, do you have a necklace?
I do not.
would you like what?
I mean, depending on what it does, I guess, yeah.
He likes to punch stuff and move
Yeah, I'm
fast.
pretty good at punching. Got anything that would help me with my punching?
Perhaps.
See, this is what I mean. So do you not have... Are you sure you don't have one that gives people straight answers?
You asked for the name of a magic shop, and now you're asking for items? You gotta let me figure stuff out here.
Do you have anything that, would help me do something? Perhaps.
Yeah, because I gotta look through.
She's browsing.
Perhaps I do.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Good to know. Love you, Faye.
Uh-huh.
Alright, it is not a necklace per se, but we do have these and
A pair of leather gloves, bright red with chains wrapped around them.
these may be able to assist in your fighting.
Well, we
Ooh,
got
those look-
this pike that is made from Dracolich bone. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Ooh, Dracolich bone. Very good for holding enchantment. I'd be willing to trade the gloves for the
pike. Unless there are other things you'd be interested in.
So what do the gloves do? Because I currently have gloves I'm using, but I'm willing to change up if they're better.
How familiar are you with devils?
We've had a couple run-ins.
There is a type of devil known for chains, and these gloves are made from such fiends. When you utilize the properties, you basically call upon the chains that this devil once commanded. You can use it with weaponry to make sure that it stays within your possession, even if it is not within your grasp. Or you can create a harmful return of such item through paths of enemies.
Not a get. Do they work? Would they work with my other gloves, or is this I gotta swap them out kind of thing?
Looking at the, I'm assuming you're like displaying your bracers.
Yeah. Or well, no, I also have gauntlets of ogre power.
The gauntlets, probably not.
Well, I mean, I can try them out for a little bit, and we can go from there. I mean, if we're not using the pike, I might at least use this.
If you are interested in something else, I could take a bit of time to procure something.
That might be a good idea. Do we just want to hold off, and then we can see what happens when we come back from running this errand?
Yeah, that works.
So, it's about this time that Yenartha comes back with a box. It's not terribly large, but it is, it's a fairly sizable box. And 2 cards lay on it, and you have one card that gives the directions to Iselin Lizo's faculty, as well as instructions to set up this delivery. And for Avi and Cecil, who have some arcane capabilities, you recognize that what you are being asked to set up is some sort of ritual.
Alright, we'll get this taken care of.
Seems within our abilities.
I thank you. And I wish you luck.
I'll believe in luck. I'll turn and walk out.
All right. And as you all leave the early scepter, I'm gonna say we'll take a little break here.
All right.
And we'll come back in a couple of minutes and see what you guys do from there. Alrighty, so you've got a set of directions that'll lead you to the facility of one Isleen Zoe, but you also have a request from Yanerta about this. What would you like to do?
Well, we gotta go to this lady's shop. And as we're walking, I kind of like turn in a left and go, "What? We're just like looking for information, yeah. Seeing if she's connected to Kari. Just so, I mean, I know what we're doing, but just so like everyone's on the same page. You know, Ulcus is new to this situation.
Naturally.
Yes, we are looking for any sort of connection. Though I wouldn't be surprised that if we start poking about that this and the other figure might become aggressive. If caught, that is.
Sure, it's nothing we can't handle.
Yeah, we got this.
Just
Yeah.
keeping a expectation.
Sure.
As you follow the directions, you are brought to a very vibrant portion of the district. There are plenty of shops filled with flora, botany, and it smells like a garden just on the streets alone. And you can see the what must be Easleen's space, as it 3 stories, a sort of cylindrical design, which is covered in growing plants. It almost looks like a tall greenhouse of sorts.
It doesn't look too scary.
No, not at all.
You approach.
Yes.
Okay. As you make your way to the facility, up close, you can see that
in between the panes of glass, there's not a building material that is conventional holding them together. It looks to be tree bark that creates the sort of infrastructure of the building. Almost as if the facility is living.
Living like alive?
Living like a plant.
Go on.
There's not much else to go on. This is something that you see as you get close to it. It's got tree bark where you might expect concrete and
Very
stone.
well.
And then there's the glass, and then you've got all sorts of crawling flowers like vines and roses and other flora that travel up the side of the building, and more flora inside.
A likely sort.
Well, we need to go inside.
It looks a little scarier up close.
Okay.
We're good. We can handle this.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we're fine.
I don't really know how to go about this because one of us needs to set this up and probably everyone else needs to see if there's information connecting her to Kari.
I don't mind having a look around.
Okay. I don't mind setting this up.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Do you go inside?
Yeah, but is there a way that I could like crouch down in the middle of everyone? Like, can we have Ulkis and Lefriga go in first, and I'll like crouch down behind them, and as soon as they're inside, I'll kind of scoot off to one side and find a quiet place.
Sure. Everyone else okay with Ulkis and Lefriga going inside first?
Sure.
Okay.
Just everybody be cool.
Yeah,
What's the
everyone be
worst
cool.
that could happen?
What is the
Not
worst
even
that can
here.
happen? Alright. So. As your group goes in with Ulkis and Lefriga taking lead, you would see in more clear detail now, the open design of this space. There aren't central spaces blocked off by different levels. It's in the center, open from base to ceiling. You do see where the different levels come off the walls and a spiral staircase connecting each of them. But as you are moving through, I need to check something. There is a thud as you see Lefrica's body go limp, and Olcus shaking his head.
Uh-oh.
And I need Constitution saving throws from, I believe, all of you. Let me just double check.
I'm bad at that.
Avi, you're fine.
Okay.
And I believe that's it. I believe Avi's the only one that's got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need a con save from Cecil and from Bracken.
Mine didn't come through.
I see yours. I just hadn't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
So, Avi and Cecil remain standing alongside Ulcus, but Lefriga and Bracken are
Dead.
no asleep.
Dang.
They are knocked asleep as this release of pollen from a nearby plant goes off.
Shit. I'm gonna really quickly scoot off
Uh,
and try and find an out of the way corner.
I want you to roll for me an investigation check real quick.
Investigation. Okay, I'm pretty good at that. 21.
You realize very quickly as you go to move off,
Mm-hmm.
firstly, there's not really any hidden corners in this area on the first floor. Most everything is like covered up by plant space around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
And the areas that don't have plant space in the center, with your 21, you're able to see have sort of engravings on the ground. That could be some sort of runic circle.
Got it. Well, there are runes in the middle.
Well, I don't know that runes are going to help us if the plants are attacking us.
I wouldn't say they're attacking us. They're just putting us to sleep. Can I try and wake up Lefriga?
Yeah. Action to shake up Lefriga.
Great.
Ulcus will do the same over near Bracken, but probably not as delicately.
Alright, come on. There's no time for a nap, Lefriga.
That doesn't normally happen.
Well, it's alright. I'll let you off with a warning this time. That was a joke.
I figured.
Mm-hmm. Does it seem like there's anybody about other than us?
Hard to say. You don't see anyone, but, you know, there are plenty of ways that one might be unseen through camouflage or invisibility, or just
Sure.
out of line of sight.
Great. Love it. Can I cast a detect magic?
Yeah. As you detect magic, the building itself lights up, but in the same way that you might see a magical item. There's no definitive school, it just
Mm-hmm.
is magical. The runes on the ground are abjuration, and there is more magic that you can see above in the higher areas, but at this distance it's a little nope, because it only goes out so many feet. So yeah, abjuration on the floor, magic around you.
Got it. And are there stairs up to the higher levels?
They are, but they are around. They are only on like the outer rims. They don't go through the center.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, guess let's try and get in and out of here.
So you're moving around the edge towards the.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to find somewhere to set this up.
Okay. Um. So as you are moving towards the stairs to get to the next level, Avi, can you make me a strength saving throw?
No. How do you like a 0?
Oh no. You all watch as a tendril, a vine, moves out from one of the patches of flora here and wraps around Avi. Avi, you are grappled
Great.
as you see this large mass of vines and greenery shamble out closer towards you. And I'm going to ask for everyone to roll for me initiatives.
Oh,
If we're asleep, do we still?
You're not asleep. Ulcus
Oh.
kicked you up.
Oh, thank you, Alcus.
Just gonna like hold the package really tight and hey, maybe we don't tell Ron about this.
good idea.
Oh, I don't like that battle music.
You don't like this one?
I didn't like it.
Boy, do I have an option for you.
I don't need that option. Alright, that one's pretty cool. Alright, so we got... Bam. Bam. Alrighty. That'll be Ulcus first. Then Avi. Then we've got Bracken, Shambling Mound, got this guy, those guys, and then Cecil. Alright, so Ulcus, seeing this, having heard Avi's cry, is going to draw the bow, and, as he steps to get a better line of sight on this, the ground beneath him, the runic circle that Avi had noticed before, lights up, and you start to hear more creaks of, the flora here. And with a brief curse under his breath, Ulcus will release 2 shots of his bow at the creature holding Avi. Misses with a natural 1.
Hmm.
And I believe that is also a miss. Yeah. So he's a little worried about what just happened under his feet as he steps back away from it. And Avi, it is your turn.
Great. We're gonna. Why not? We'll send a sorceress first. And that's a disadvantage, yeah?
Yes.
As a 20.
20 will still hit.
So 19 plus 7, so 26 psychic.
26 psychic, heck yeah.
And I'll get a bardic over to Cecil.
Alright, Cecil's got a bardic. And then Bracken, it is your turn.
All right. We will move in and make a push to go for attacks here. Let's go for punch. And then we are going to use our bonus action to set up a patient defense. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit our Shambling Mound.
For 20 damage.
Woohoo! Alrighty, anything else from Bracken?
Nope.
Cool. Our Shambling Mound's turn comes up, and it's going to release Avi to try and grab Bracken with both its tentacles.
Yeah.
That is a 23 on the first attack.
I mean, yeah.
That'll deal 7 bludgeoning and 4 lightning. The second attack is going to miss with a 10. And then I'm going to ask for a strength save from you.
That I'm pretty good at. That's a 26.
So as it shambles closer, it tries to pull you in. You see other tentacles, vines from its center of mass try and wrap around you, but you're able to push them off of you and resist the attempt to draw you in.
Yes.
But back towards where Ulcus and Lefriga and Cecil are. One of the figures here that begin to creak is this tree. And as it gets closer, it is going to try and hit Cecil. That is a 20 to hit Cecil
That hits.
for 28 bludgeoning. And then another 20
Mm-hmm.
for 27 bludgeoning. And then on the far side, not close to anyone yet, you see a pair of animated flowers begin to step out of their plant beds and start making their way closer to the shenanigans that are happening here. But that's all that they do. As Cecil, we come to your turn.
Looks like I'm hitting a tree.
Again.
Again?
It was a log last time made out of a fallen
Oh,
tree,
yeah.
but
We don't talk about it.
26.
yeah, that'll hit.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 just hits.
And I'll use my bonus action to use a second wind with the extra healing from my tattoo. Or burn, veil mark.
Your veil mark, yeah. Alrighty. And
That's it.
then it will be Lefriga's turn. And Lefriga is going to draw out his blade and take a one attack at the tree. Miss. He will... Oh no, he's got advantage. Turns the miss with the advantage to a natural 20. And then he will give, on his bonus action, help to Cecil. And make his next attack against the tree. Which will hit, and because it hits, he can do extra damage. I need to make that a rollable field, but I'll do that later. Alrighty. Brings us to the top of the round with Ulcus. Two more shots at our big vine monster. First one will hit. But the... Oh, nope, the second one hits as well. Misread that as a 1 for a second there. So, 2 arrows from Ulcus's bow and striking into our shambling mound, pinning some of the vines to it as Avi, we come to your turn.
Great. Can I use my movement to get up the stairs?
Sure, if you want.
Yes, I want.
Okay.
And I'll send another Sorcerer's Burst to the Shambling Mound.
Okay.
It's a 19.
19 will hit.
For 15 seconds.
Alrighty. And then... as you are now at the top of the stairs, and you can see a workshop around you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask, as a glyph appears underneath your feet, for come on.
Detect magic not up, so I couldn't see that and avoid it?
This is a contingency spell, so it
Got it.
triggers once a certain thing happens.
Okay.
Not like a glyph of warding, unfortunately.
Okay.
But this is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's a 21.
All right. So as the flare of magic forms around you, you're able to resist the effects. But this might mean that if this went off, someone is aware that you're now here.
I will call that out.
Okay. Bracken.
Yeah.
Wait. Bonus action from Avi? If you want to, you don't have to.
Sorry, Faye, were those like never mind.
We'll get a Bardic to Bracken.
Bardic Bracken.
Yeah.
Yes, they were
Were
at
those
disadvantage.
Okay.
As it is now your turn, Bracken.
Yes. We're gonna keep going after that shambler.
Go for it.
We're gonna do I'll use the Bardic on that second one.
The 13 or the 16?
16.
So Bardic is only applied to failures now.
Oh, so 16 hits.
16 will hit a shambling mount, yes.
Okay, so I will then apply it to the 13. It's a D8 still, right? Or is it a D10
Yep.
now?
It's a D8.
That's a 15, so that'll miss. But
15
I'm
just hits on a shambling mount.
Oh. And then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Okay.
For another 3 hits. Do I hear a little cat running around? Is that Nori? That will miss. That'll make up for it.
That definitely hits.
So 4 hits, one of them's a crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 8 for 16 on that. Damage. 20, 16, that's 8. Your 16, 3 is 9, 29. 29 plus 20, 49 damage.
Yep, that sounds about right. Cool. The shambling mound is now pulp,
Excellent.
but we still have a tree and 2 large flowers.
Well, we will start looking at them.
Alrighty, our tree over near Lefriga and Cecil is going to continue on Cecil, for the time being. First attack is a 24 against Cecil.
Yep.
And then that is 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I would like a Constitution saving throw from Cecil.
19.
19. As this tree tries to strike at you, you can feel a sort of suctioning energy from it that you're able to move out and resist. But that's it for the tree's turn. Our flowers are going to continue on their move. And that's all that they can do as they start getting closer to Bracken and where Avi was. And then Cecil, it's your turn.
I will attack the
Now
tree,
you do
and I have advantage.
have help from that, and because of Lefrica's help, I think you get some special things too. Not
I have
yet.
advantage on the first hit, right?
Just advantage on the first hit. He doesn't have this special help yet.
27.
Alright.
Cool. I'll stay here with this damn tree.
Well, it's starting to look pretty roughed up. If a tree could bleed, it would be bloody.
Good. It's sappy.
Alright, it'll be Lefrica's go, and he'll continue on the tree as well. That's another natural 20 from Lefrica. And then another bout of help towards Cecil here. And that'll be it for Lefriga's turn, bringing us to Ulcus, who's going to turn his attention towards the flowers that are getting closer, and he'll take one shot at each. That's definitely gonna hit. And that one will also hit. Alrighty. Avi, it is your turn.
Cool. Could I start setting up this ritual?
You can definitely try, for setting up this ritual. It's gonna be in an extended amount of time, so that does mean giving up your actions during combat.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool.
My boys got this.
Okay. Alright, so Avi's starting to do that. Bracken, it's your turn.
I'm going after that tree.
Alright, so you rush towards the tree. Go ahead.
$23, $22.
Both hit.
We're gonna do another set of unarmed or flurry of blows.
Okay.
Lowest is a 24.
I mean, the 22 hits,
5
so...
hits. 7 plus 8 is 15. Plus 10 is 25.
plus 6 is 31. Plus 12 is 43 damage.
The tree is now little wood chips,
Excellent.
leaving
Uh,
just the 2 flowers.
I will navigate to set up a screen for Avi so things can't get close to her.
Okay. Our flowers move closer towards Bracken at the base of the stairs now. And now that they are closer, I need Bracken to make for me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. What are they made out of Constitution?
As one of them is going to send out a burst of pollen, it strikes against you, and once more you are knocked unconscious. And the other will shamble forward to be right over top of your unconscious body. Cecil, it's your turn.
I gotta finish this tree.
The tree's dead.
Oh, the tree's dead. Okay, can I
Bracken
go
just
over...
finished the tree.
Okay, can I... Something standing on top of Bracken?
Yes.
Can I go and, like, Warhammer it?
How much movement do you have?
Oh, only 30?
You would not be able to Warhammer with only 30.
How far away is it from me?
It's about 50 feet.
I will run 30 feet towards it
Okay.
and whisper a little holy word at it.
Alright.
15.
15 will hit the flower.
16 radiant damage.
Beautiful. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. It is Lefriga's turn, and Lefriga is going to also move closer, and he'll take the dash action and move towards the farther of the flowers. Bringing us to Ulcus's turn, who takes 2 shots at the one that's over top of Bracken, because that seems like a tricky situation. With 2 hits. For a pretty decent amount of damage there. As Avi, it is your turn.
Right, I'm gonna continue focusing on setting this ritual up.
Okay. And then, Bracken, you're dozing here. What's going on through your mind? Any dreams?
I mean, nothing too crazy. If I am in the midst of combat, I'm assuming I'm having night terrors by suddenly being knocked out. So Bracken's just on the floor, like, twitching. His, like, arms and shoulders are twitching as if he's throwing punches in his sleep.
Poor
Aw.
guy.
Alright, let me just look at something here real quick.
I actually did that once. I dreamt I was getting in a fight with somebody, and I was half awake, and I just punched everything off my nightstand and freaked Sandwich out.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Yeah. It was a weird way to wake up. Whoever was in that dream, though, God, I'll tell you that much. He
Hell
got...
yeah.
Ooh.
Just look at the other guy, right?
Yeah, he got dusted.
All right, so you're still asleep.
Jeez.
And then our flowers get to go. And we've got the one over near Lefriga. I'm gonna try and put Lefriga to sleep. But Lefriga will be able to resist. And then the one over top of Cecil is gonna make... Oh, not Cecil. Bracken. Cecil's on his way. Bracken, because of advantage, that is a 24 to hit. Which means that you are no longer asleep because you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage and
I'm up.
another 13 points of poison damage. But you're
23.
still prone.
Math,
Oh,
math,
that-
math.
Should have been an auto crit. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll be nice. And then an 11 is gonna miss. But he does have a third attack. That's right.
Stop it.
23.
Stop it.
9 bludgeoning and 14 poison.
God.
And then it'll be Cecil's turn.
I would like to run and Warhammer the one on top of Bracken.
Yeah, do it.
Is that 26?
26 will hit.
And I would like to use my weapon mastery to push it 10 feet away.
Hell yeah.
And then I will chase it the 10 more feet and then hit it 2 more times.
Okay.
I'll yell back to Bracken, it's not nap time!
I'm up.
Alright, it is gonna be Lefriga's turn. And that's 2 successful strikes against this plant. And some pretty decent damage. As Ulcus's turn. He'll turn his attention towards the one that's with Lefriga. 2 shots of the longbow. 2 strikes. And the damage could have been better, but sorry. Avi,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn. You still focusing on that ritual?
Oh, yes.
Alrighty. Bracken, you're prone. But you're awake.
I'll stand up. And then I'll use the rest of my movement to go beat up on that other flower.
The one with Lefriga or the one with Bracken? Or not Bracken, Cecil.
The one with C. We'll go for the one with Cecil.
Okay.
Gotta back up my boy.
Okay.
It's a 12 hit?
A 12 just hits the flower.
Really?
It's a flower!
For 23 damage?
Okay.
How's that one looking?
I mean, it's wilting in certain areas and it's torn in others.
Alright, we're gonna flurry of blows it.
Okay.
Oh, good night.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
8 plus 19 is 27 plus 6 is 30. Math. 33.
And that's got the extra 8 too.
Yes.
Alright, cool. This thing's not down yet.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's so close to it.
He's won. He's won.
Alright, anything else from Bracken?
No.
Our flowers are gonna go. And Bracken, if you could please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no, did we lose Bracken? Or is this a me thing?
Hmm?
I need a con save from Bracken.
Oh, yes, of course.
You're able to resist being knocked out by the sleep pollen.
Let's go. It's
Uh.
not useful on me anymore.
And the one over near Lefriga is also going to try this on Lefriga again. Who also resists. And then Cecil, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit this guy. This flowery guy. $13?
Yes.
Incredible. 13 damage.
That guy's down.
Is there another one I can go beat up within range?
Unfortunately not within range because you pushed this guy out.
How far is the other one?
The other one is 35.
I will holy word him.
Go for
Oh no,
it.
I can't do that because that's an attack action.
Oh,
Never
no.
mind, that's it. I'll move 30 feet closer to that guy.
Okay. Lafriga is gonna try and cut this guy down. That is 2 attacks. That land. Alrighty. This creature is... Ooh, that's right. I forgot about that mechanic. Can I get quickly, from Bracken and Cecil, Constitution saves?
More Constitution saves.
Yeah.
12.
21.
Bracken's fine. Cecil's actually unconscious, so he didn't move that 30
Oh,
feet
can I-
closer.
Can I use my Bardic Inspiration?
You can use Bardic.
13.
Oh.
Cecil's unconscious and did not actually move that 30 feet. As this thing explodes upon death in a burst of pollen.
No.
Oh no.
But, Lafriga's got this other one, starting to whittle down. There's, all sorts of, plant matter hitting the floor. As Ulcus is gonna take 2 shots and, yell at Bracken to, get Cecil off the ground. Oh, that's another natural one from Ulcus. So only one of attacks hits. Alrighty, Avi,
Yeah.
what you doing?
I'm setting up a ritual, baby. What you
Alright, heck yeah, go for it. Bracken, what do you want to do as it comes to your turn?
We will move to wake up Cecil. We'll, go shake him.
It is an
does it-
action to shake someone up.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
alright.
And then could I bonus action an attack or no?
Your flurry of blows is when you take the attack action.
Right, just a regular.
So, like, your regular one is also, I believe, just an attack action. Let me double
Okay.
check. Because the flurry of blows augments your regular attack.
Got it.
I will double check, just for my own clarity.
That's cool. If not, I'll get him up and then, I'll figure something out, I guess.
You're good.
I'll make my own way.
Okay, it looks like that is something that has changed, is that you can just make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. It does not require you to take the attack action.
Excellent. So I'll go and I'll make an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
For 13 damage.
Alrighty. And with that, our corpse flower is going to go, and it's going to try and grab up Cecil. Not Cecil, Bracken. The first attack misses. A 24 on the second attack. Against Bracken.
Yeah.
10 bludgeoning and 9 poison. And the last attack is gonna miss. Cecil, you've been shaken awake. You're still prone, though.
I stand up.
You stand up.
Is that thing still 35 feet away?
Yes.
I move 30 feet and cast a holy word.
You move 15 feet because you were prone.
Oh, I move 15 feet and cast a holy word.
Okay.
You're right. 18.
18 will hit.
17 radiant.
Looking rough. Still up.
That's it.
Lefriga is going to strike out. That's 1 hit, 2 hits. And I am going to ask for Bracken and Lefriga for con saves as this thing poofs. Alright.
No.
The two of you are able to resist the sleep pollen as this flower explodes, meaning that you're no longer bound to initiative. As this is done, Avi, you did not quite reach a minute, so you still have the full 10 minutes, give or take some seconds, for setting up this ritual.
Got it.
Now, you were all able to hear Avi's call earlier that someone might know that you all are present.
We gotta take a look around and look for any evidence before we gotta go.
Careful your step.
Bracken's extra careful.
So much care is being taken.
How much care is being taken?
As much as I am capable of.
Okay. Then I'll ask for a investigation roll as you move.
14.
16.
Okay. I will keep your rolls in mind.
So good for you guys.
So as you're moving carefully, what would you like to do? I know that Avi's setting up the ritual, which again takes 10 minutes.
Seeing if there's any, like, evidence or anything up in this workshop, notes, journals, receipts, blueprints.
Give me another investigation roll.
17.
As you are looking around, there are plenty of notes in this workstation of Iseline's attempts of merging Fey and Abyssal energies, which you would know is something very much tied to Carianthe's plans.
I think I got something.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some notes about combining powers like Kari's doing. I think we should take it with us.
Mm-hmm.
Not to rain on parades or anything, Lefriga says, but while the nature is, of course, tied to what we're looking for, it's not quite definitive.
Okay. Well, maybe I can take note of it and remember it for later.
If we can continue searching to see if we can find anything that's more concrete, that would be more beneficial.
Yeah, we'll keep looking. I'm not very good at this, but I'm gonna do my best.
Okay. Anything else? Would Bracken be searching?
yeah. I thought I rolled an investigation.
That was for walking carefully, I thought.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you another one then. An 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
As you are looking around, you would find notes, not quite on the work bench, but around the workspace, that mention different names, and one of them sticks out to you as a meeting with Kellerin.
Hey, got something here. Some dude named Kellerin.
That was the other ritualist that we were looking for.
Oh, well, there you go. They got a meeting coming up.
It does have a time as well as a place to meet, so that could be beneficial.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, we know where to find them. Both of them.
Precisely. And as you are working, moving around, Cecil, and actually all the rest of you, you don't quite notice this, Cecil, as you step. There is a sort of hidden engraving on the ground, smaller than the one down at the base floor. But as it lights up, everything becomes eerily silent. For all of you, it becomes eerily silent.
I mess with the ritual.
The ritual does require a verbal component at the end.
That's all you?
I can't do it if it's quiet.
You need us to make some noise?
To be fair, if you are talking to each other in this space, you don't hear anything. You can
Oh,
see
well.
the communication attempts, but
In that case, Bracken will instead just say, "What?"
Cecil will shake his head to indicate no. Can't hear him.
What?
Can't hear anything.
And I can't stop the ritual and fix it and then come back to it.
you'd have to start over again.
My goodness. I kind of look over towards Lefriga and kind of like snapping near my ear, and like gesturing to the ritual.
As you do this, Lefriga, let me check something. Lefriga just sort of strides over, still kind of being cautious, looking up, and as he crouches down and looks at the ritual, looks back to you,
No.
he unfortunately doesn't understand what's going on here.
I hate it here.
Like, you are asking a man who does not know much about magic.
I was just hoping, that's all. This is probably really dumb, but I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna
Just keep snapping and walking around until I can hear my snaps.
Yeah, as you are moving and trying to find where the silence ends, it does put you quite a distance from where you were and where your companions are.
Mm-hmm.
And do 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 do. And I'm going to ask for a dexterity saving throw from you.
Grief. I cannot catch a break.
Unfortunately, there seems to be a defense system here. As you are able to see where it ends and are looking around trying to catch your bearings, you are struck by a glob of sap that holds you in place.
Well, damn.
Okay, fine. Does that impede my ability to move my arms?
I don't believe
Say
so.
no, Faye.
I
Thank
don't.
you.
I'm just double checking real quick.
I'm
No, you are considered restrained, but it's more around like your central mass and your legs rather
okay.
than
Great.
arms.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. As you cast Dispel Magic, I'm assuming you're targeting the silence.
Yes.
The silence disappears. Everyone can hear again.
Cecil, do the damn ritual.
I'm doing the ritual. I'm gonna run over and pick up where Avi left off.
Unfortunately, it's not a pickup where one leaves off. If the ritual stops, you have to restart.
I'm restarting.
Okay.
Let's start trying to unstick myself.
10 minutes on the ritual. Start now. It is a strength athletics check to get out of the restraints.
Okay, I'm gonna be here for a while, I think.
Cecil looks over and he's just, okay.
It's a 10.
All right. So as you're doing this, Ulcus is gonna come over and try and help here.
Focus, thank you. Ain't nothing going right. And I'm trying to do the damn ritual and then it's quiet. No, I'm stuck and I can't get out.
So as Ulcus is able to get you out, he unfortunately does not see the glob of sap that comes towards him that
And
he
now
is now.
you're all stuck and nothing is going right. We just should have stayed home.
And as Ulcus sort of grumbles under his breath, trying to get himself out.
I'm trying to help him.
Alright, which means he'll be able to get out fairly easy. While this is going on, is anyone else continuing to do any sort of look-sees around?
I'm doing a ritual over here.
Well, yeah, I know you're doing a ritual.
Well, now that Cecil's doing the ritual, I'm gonna start looking around, maybe for letters, notebooks, anything like that.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
It's a 16.
16. You are able to see a file that contains what looks to be the sigil keys for a set of runes. And as you're looking over this file, you see that these runes have been deployed around the estate of one of Thulumian's nobility, Lord Afrinvel. Afrinvel.
Is that name familiar?
Roll a history check.
That's 11.
You don't quite know too much about that, but you're sure that you could probably look into it.
Yeah. I'll put it in my bag.
Alright. I'll just...
Should be rolling for no more runes. Don't you come out here with no more runes.
I'm putting it in chat for you, man.
Okay, thank you.
Like,
I appreciate it.
I'm not always rolling for your all's demise.
That is a lie.
Falkland out here tossing shade.
Could you
As he
instead
should.
place them in our chat instead of putting them there?
So, Bracken, do you do any sort of other,
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for more. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm just gonna see if there's any way to prevent whatever's causing all these traps or whatever from popping off. I'm gonna try to stop that.
Okay, cool. As you're looking around, you do find what looks to be some sort of set of schematics, but before you can really look into them to see if they're like for the space that you're in, I'm going to ask for a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You come around here not having no runes.
It's not a rune. Bracken, you feel your body begin to lock up, becoming paralyzed as you are caught in the hold person spell. And seeing this, since Cecil's focusing on a ritual, Avi, seeing that Bracken suddenly tenses up, you're able to look around and you can see the figure that seems to be behind this. A fairy, smaller than some others you have seen, with this wild curly hair and a angry gleam in her amber eyes, as it seems that Iselin is here.
Great. Is there in my immediate vicinity? Is there like a jar or a bottle?
She's not that small, but sure.
Hey, neither is Cadrib. Okay,
That was magic involved.
I have magic too.
But we'll have to see what sort of plan comes about in our next session.
Fine.
Yeah, yeah.